Hi, this is Brad Linder with Lilliputian, and I'm here with Progress Technology at the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas. And what they have here is something that, if you just sort of looked at the cover, looks like a book, but it's actually an e-reader. But it's a very sort of strange idea for an e-reader. Instead of buying something like a Kindle, where you have one device that can read all sorts of different books, this one comes preloaded with an entire set of manga graphic novels. In this case, The Fist of the North Star, which is an 18-volume set. So if you bought all 18 volumes separately, you'd wind up spending a lot of money. So the idea here is that you spend about $300 and get them all at once in a digital format, and you don't have to carry around 18 different books. You have one volume that's about the size and shape of a regular book, and you can sort of flip through the pages, change chapters, and so forth. So it's it's an e-ink display, two displays actually. It's sort of the thickness of a typical book. You can sort of pick it up and hold it in one hand while you're reading. You can hold it in two hands, and you can flip back and forth between pages by pressing these buttons. There's also buttons that let you switch chapters and volumes, and so you can see the whole thing right there. This is a relatively new design that's going to be available starting in February for about $300. The original was a $250 version with a slightly simpler user interface, just sort of forward and back buttons. Again, it's only available with Fist of the North Star at this point, but Progress Technologies is soliciting feedback on their website. They're asking people to submit their ideas for other manga that might be something that you'd be interested in. So again, it's, you pick it up, you hold it like a book. It looks like a book from the outside, but then when you open it, and this is the older version again, it's something that you have the e-ink displays on. And manga is a really sort of good format, I think, for this sort of thing, because they're books that tend to come in black and white, tend to come in multi-volume sets, and look really nice on this sort of display, but they're not really optimized because some of them have graphics that are really meant to go across two pages. So it's the sort of thing that might not necessarily be optimized for a Kindle or a Nook-style e-reader. Makes sense for a dual-screen device like this, and it really does provide a sort of book-like experience. Again, $300 is sort of a tough sell for something that comes with one book, but the idea is that you think of it as the Fist of the North Star collection all in one set, as opposed to thinking of it as an e-reader that only does one thing. So this is Brad Linder with Lilliputian, taking a look at Progress Technologies. It's a Japanese company selling the eOneBook manga e-reader.